if I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back, everyone. I got a newbie with me. A newbie with me right now. I have two newbies right now with me. I have with me Tiara and Bruce McKellar, and they are the owners of Copperstate Auctions. Welcome to the show. I want to say this, too. We are live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. We're going to like, follow us, and all that kind of stuff, because after the show, I am going to be sharing it, and everybody loves that, so that's what we're going to do after the show. Welcome to the show, both of you, but I want you to tell us a little bit about yourselves and what you do.
Well, thank you, Carol. My name is Bruce McKellar, and I am a personal property and estate auctioneer. I'm a member of the National Auctioneers Association, and also a certified estate specialist. Basically what that means is that I'm trained and have extra knowledge on how to help people sell stuff or buy stuff.
Okay, so what kind of stuff? Because when you think about that for an auctioneer, we do tend to think it's for someone who's passed, but it's not just that, is it?
No, actually the majority of our business is people with a life-changing event. So when I say stuff, think about anything that's in your home. So you may be relocating, maybe you're downsizing, perhaps maybe that you have a collection that you would like to sell. We can help with that. Maybe you're a collector, maybe you're a maker, maybe you're a reseller. We can provide an opportunity for you to buy and find unique collectibles and one-of-a-kind things.
So either way, whether you want to sell it or buy it, you're there to help.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the great thing about our company is that we offer both live auctions, which are a lot of fun, and online auctions. So timed auctions that happen over the course of a couple of weeks, where people can find it online and we can ship it around the world if it's a small item, or a live auction where they can actually come and enjoy the fun and bid on things and see unique, one-of-a-kind things.
Those are really neat to do. But online is the newest thing, isn't it?
Actually, it is. It's becoming far more popular. The great thing about belonging to a national organization like the National Auctioneers Association is that we identified about 10 years ago that online is truly an emerging and an entirely separate type of buyer and seller. So we've been able to provide buyers and sellers that service now for many years, and we've kind of refined our process so that it becomes a really unique process for the buyer and very transparent for the sellers as well.
Now, when you work with people, you do a free estimate for them, correct?
We do. We love to talk to people. Obviously, I love talking, and we love visiting with people. Like I said, whether it's something where a family has to be moved across the country and they have their stuff and all they can take with them is basically what they can pack in their car, to more somber things like a passing of a family member, and you're just overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. The family's come, they've taken their mementos. Now you're faced with a house and a house full of stuff. Mm-hmm. What do you do? And that is really where we come in. We provide options and opportunities for those individuals who have all of these things and they just don't know, what do you do? I mean, we've taken grandma's pie plate, but what about the rest of the stuff in the kitchen?
Right.
Well, we can sell that and we can find new homes for it.
Well, here's the thing too, when something like that happens in our lives, number one, it's very stressful.
Yes,
right? Because that's not the last thing you want to do is that, right? Mm-hmm. But also, there are a lot of people that live in other states. Like their parents live here, they live somewhere else, and that is where you would come in too, very handy.
Absolutely. We often deal with individuals who are on a very time-limited basis where they only have a short amount of time because of careers or jobs or geography where they physically can't come and oversee something like that. So that's why someone, like us, we are licensed auctioneers to be able to handle every part of an estate from beginning to end, including selling the home.
Are you valley-wide?
We are valley-wide. And we, like I said, we love to visit with people and have free in-home consultations and talk with people about their needs for selling.
They're rated with the Better Business Bureau and they're licensed. Their phone number, it's 480-435-9900. And the website is Copperstate Auctions with an S.com. And this is something, too, that I think is really important when you're listening to this, that you write it down. Because you never know when you might need something like this.
Absolutely. We have talked with people several years ago, and they've taken our information and we we revisit with them and hear from them in the future. Because, again, think about any life-changing event for any reason. Maybe you've decided that you no longer would like your beer stein collection and you would like to sell it. Well, the best way to sell it is sell it at auction.
And again, knowing somebody who's licensed, which I want to talk a little bit about that, they are rated with the Better Business Bureau. They're valley-wide. They do free consultations and the estimates as well. They love coming to you and sitting down and talking to you. And their phone number direct, it's 480-435-9900. The website is Copperstate Auctions with an S.com. So I want to talk about that because there are a lot of different, auctions out there, especially online.
Absolutely.
But you're licensed, and I want to talk about because how they want to trust someone like you, especially if you're going to be selling it or getting. They want to get the best money they can. How do you know and all that kind of thing?
Right. Well, in our state, we actually, for auctions, we are not specifically a licensed that requires a state license to hold an auction. So good and bad, that means that you have other companies that are out there that are holding them. However, every city, depending on where we sell, because we go from location to location, all of our sales are on site. So whether it be an on-site business or inside in a home, we hold a specific license. Or in some cases, there are East Valley cities that we are licensed 3 times, 3 different licenses in order to do what we do. So we make sure that we hold the proper business license, so we collect taxes on behalf of the estate and pay them to the appropriate departments, as well as making sure that we are coordinating with different agencies to make sure we aren't selling things that we can't. For instance, ivory. That's one of those things that we want to make sure that we're not reselling.
Right. Yeah. But here's the thing, guys out there. If you're looking for somebody like this, these are the people to call because they are reputable. And that's what's really, really important for you all to know. There's a lot of companies out there that start up and they might be just someone like they clean up the place and then the next thing they're trying to sell your stuff. You don't want to do that. You want to go to somebody who is licensed like this and also who is rated with the Better Business Bureau as well.
That's why we like the Better Business Bureau, because of the ethical part of it. We treat everything as though it were our own. I mean, I really love auctions because there is the transparency of the process of buying and selling. So the seller is kept as a delineation, and we basically are the agents to transfer title of a coffee mug or a vehicle to a new owner, and we're making sure that everything's done properly and that we're following the letter of the law.
Now, I want to know how long it takes to have an auction and what's the process.
Sure. Well, the thing about our auctions, because we've been doing it so long, we've really developed a unique process. Being a certified estate specialist means that we have that extra bit of training that goes into what we do. So, frankly, Carol, hundreds of hours of work go into an auction before we even actually have a live auction open to the public for people to come and buy. We go through and we identify items, we sort items, we stage items. Then we have to photograph them, catalog them, put them in a logical sale order, and then we publish all this information prior to our sale. So the great thing about buyers is that they can come to one of our sales. They know that they are being offered 300, 400, 500 different lots of items, an entire house full. At one time, and it will be all auctioned off in one day in a timely order that everyone can follow along with. It's easy to understand, and it's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, I bet you it is. Yeah. And but now when you're in there, I just want to make sure they understand that you're not sitting there standing up, saying, okay, going once to how does
$450 now, give me 550 now 6. Exactly. It may go that quickly. However, it is easy to follow
do that again one
because everyone has a catalog, and I'm announcing the item. Next up, we have a flat screen TV. Do I hear 400 now, 500, maybe 500 now, 550, sold to $550 to bidder number 42. And that's basically how it goes through our entire process.
Wow.
And we are able to sell about 100 lots an hour in an on-site sale when it's live.
Amazing and fun. And you know what, though? A lot of people, though, are going with the online process, and that's done differently.
It is done differently. It's great because if you have someone who has a restricted access, like they may live in a gated community, perhaps that they're still living in the home because they're moving and the rest of the family's moved on, but someone's still there. The great thing about having the online option is that it's flexible for the seller, and it's great for the buyer because the buyer can monitor the entire auction over the course of several days on their computer, their laptop, their smartphone. They can bid. We give them the information. They pay for it, and they pick it up on a scheduled time.
Right.
So it's very, very efficient.
A lot of people are going that way, but it's still cool to do it the old-fashioned way, too.
It is. We really love our live auctions. I mean, we really call them events. Oftentimes, we'll have food trucks there and people that love just to socialize.
Do you have one coming up?
Actually, we do have a couple of live auctions coming up, and I would like to refer them to our website, give them more information so we can talk more here. But
that website is Copperstate Auctions with an S.com. You can also call them. They do free estimates for everybody, and they love to talk to you about what you got. And whether it's you or someone that you know, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, we want to talk a little bit further about what you can do for them. Their number direct, it is 480-435-9900. Check them out on their website. It's copperstateauctions.com.
If I traded it all.
So welcome back. And we are talking with Tiara and Bruce McKellar. And Tiara, I got to ask you a question. I haven't heard from you a little tiny bit. Well, what part do you do with all of this?
I am the auction manager / coordinator, so I really help out behind the scenes during the auction event. I sort a lot. I work with our workers.
Do you help with also going in and doing the consultations as well? Do you meet with people?
Absolutely.
Because, sometimes people want a woman. Do you both get together?
Yes.
How does it work?
I was mentored by a woman auctioneer, which there are not a lot of, and it is a woman's touch, I will say, is
there's some people like that.
Yes.
They want that.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to also go back to you said, because you said you're licensed, but didn't you also mention this, that you really are a certified estate specialist?
Correct.
And I want you to be able to say what that really means.
That is a specific designation that is given by the National Auctioneers Association. So when you join the NAA, as we call it, there's a certain level of ethics that we're held to, just like the BBB, very similar. So we're wanting to uphold the standards of auctioneering and keep it fun, but also fair and ethical. The CES, the Certified Estate Specialist, comes in, meaning that I basically spent an additional week in class with the top of the world trainers to learn how to specifically deal with estates. And the thing about estates is most people think estate. That means that if somebody has died and they left it. An estate is anything basically that you own. So again, like I said, anything that is tangible property, stuff in your home, stuff basically is what we're best at.
So it doesn't even have to be good stuff. I mean, when I say that good stuff, what's the most expensive thing? I mean, what kind of collections
People
do
are
you do?
constantly amazed.
A lot of people have collections.
They do. They love their collections, and they want us to sell their collections and connect them with buyers, which we do. But we connect everyday buyers with things that people love to buy, like towels, like cleaning supplies, things that are in your kitchens. Old pots and pans that aren't made like they used to be.
Yeah.
Spices.
Yes, spices in your spice cabinet. So we literally
Amazing.
are
There's
able
something
to sell
for everybody.
everything. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
My dad used to say that. There's something for everyone, and
Yes,
it's
there
so very true.
Yes.
Now, how do you come up with the prices? How are those set with the values and all that of that?
Well, the great thing about our estate sales is that we don't pre-price anything. It is all left up to auction. So the good thing about auction is it's a very fair and transparent process. Imagine you went to a store and you were looking for a big screen TV, and I was going to the same store looking for a big screen TV too. Whoever gets there first gets the big screen TV. At an auction, if we were both bidding on a big screen TV, we both have an equal chance. So I love auctions because it puts everyone on an even playing field. So you're getting the fair market value for the seller at that point for what the TV is worth, and then every buyer has an equal opportunity to buy that TV at the same time.
So maybe you have somebody that has passed away, or you want to get rid of something that you've had and you're just tired of having it anymore. You want somebody else to gift it, or not to gift it, but to have that they sell for you.
Right.
Or maybe it is that you want to buy something, that you are looking for something special. Do you have people that call you up there that they say, hey, I'm looking to get this for from you?
We do. The great thing about our service, again, is not only just for sellers, but we are connecting the buyers there. So we actually you're hiring us when you hire us to connect with those professional people that collect records, specific books. Maybe they are into figurines of a certain type. So I'll have that knowledge base to let those buyers know that, look, we have a collection coming up and you would be interested in it. And it's great because I call it the ultimate form of recycling. I mean, we really want to make sure that everything has another life beyond when it is no longer needed.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's one thing, going to the Goodwill is another way, obviously.
Absolutely.
But this is so totally different. This is a different thing where you can have somebody come in and do the whole house if you need to.
Yes.
Or obviously if you have something special that you don't want to go to, let's say, the Goodwill, and you want it to go to someone like, like you said, those figurines, a lot of people have them.
They do. And if you're a collector of any type, or you may not even know you may be a collector, that's why I always say come to our live auctions, because they're fun. You meet people, you talk with them. It's an old-fashioned open door. Come into a home, because all of our auctions are on site, and you're able to spend 3 or 4 hours in a home and talk with people, meet new people, and also find maybe a new passion that you have for collecting.
And you might find something that you were looking for that goes along with your collection that you already have.
That happens often, and they're the most excited buyers that buy something that matches something they had for years.
I bet you anything. So again, you can check them out on their website. They're valley-wide. It's Copperstate Auctions with an S.com. Their phone number direct, it's 480-435-9900. They do free consultations, and it's estimate that you also get.
Absolutely.
Along with that.
And we can give the seller an idea of how we can best handle their needs. And it can be a small need, it can be a large need, and it can be over the course of several months or years even that we help people.
And they're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and again, the NAA, which is, again, what is that?
The National Auctioneers Association. We are members.
So you need to know that with someone. You don't want to just call anyone. You really don't. It's not a good idea. You're a reputable company, and you've been around for a long time. Yeah. Okay? And again, their phone number direct, it's 480-435-9900. And you can even see they're going to have a list of their auctions that they're going to be having on their website, which is Copperstate Auctions with an S.com. Okay, so let's say someone wants to buy something that's just from one of your... Tell them exactly the steps that they would take. Let's say online...
Sure.
Okay,
sure.
Or whatever.
Well, the first thing is to be notified of our auctions. So either go online and sign up for our newsletter. You get a reminder of our next auction event, whether it's online or live. For those that are text savvy, you can always text the word auction, AUCTON, to 21,000, and that will put you on a list to remind you of our next auction event. So get notified and know what's coming up. And then from there, if it's a live auction, it's a lot of fun because there are no deposits. It's free to register. All you need is a valid ID to come in, and we give you a bidder number. We give you a catalog, and then every individual item is labeled, and it corresponds to the number in the catalog. So people come for preview. They look at everything. They decide how much they want to pay, and then they are able to bid on those items when they come up for the auction.
Talk about thrift shopping. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people love those. This is a great way of doing it.
Yes.
Now, people also think that it's just for people who are in financial distress or also court ordered.
Right.
I didn't even know that they did that, but...
A very small portion of auctions are that way. Being that we are the certified estate specialists that we are, again, basically any life-changing event. About 90% of our business is people that just decide that they have to downsize, and they're ready to part with the things that they've held on for a long time and ready to give them a new home.
And you know something, trying to do it yourself too, doing a yard sale or anything like that, it's a lot of work.
A lot of preparation.
And you know
you
what?
spend an entire
you will
Saturday.
Get the whole house done.
In one day.
In one day. And it all goes.
It all goes in one day. For the very few things, we have a 96% sell-through rate, and those are hard numbers because we're automated. We're computerized, great computer system that handles all this. So 96% of what we offer for sale will sell. Those few items that are left, again, we try to give them a new life, so we will donate them on behalf of the estate.
Right. So again, they're a reputable company. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau as well. They're valley-wide. Their phone number, write it down. You never know when you're going to need it. That number is 480 435-9900, and their website is copperstateauctions.com. So do you sell homes and real estate as well?
We do, actually. We love to partner with another company that is a licensed real estate brokerage company that does auctions. So we provide the professional services to clear it out, and then the other company that we work with, United Country Auctions, and John Payne in Gilbert, is the auctioneer and real estate broker there. And he is a licensed realtor, so we can either sell through traditional real estate or through auction. And the great thing about having that option is that if you're relocating and you know you need to sell your home and the stuff in it, call us. Call us for that free consultation, because we offer something that very few people in the United States offers. To my knowledge, we're the only people in Arizona that are able to offer such a service to the level of what we do.
And let me tell you something. Sometimes it's such a relief to have somebody do what you do.
I love hearing from our clients several months after we have had a sale for them, because they thank us and for the stress that has been lifted off their shoulders. They didn't realize it was there, because we really recommend that they call us and that they hand us the keys, and we handle the rest. Everything from soups to nuts to repairs that need to be done before the home is sold, to actually, like I said, the selling of the home, having an auction, which is great, because when you're doing a real estate auction, we bring the buyers and the qualified buyers to you. All of the due diligence is done up front, so there's no surprises, and you can close escrow on a home in as little as 6 weeks.
Their phone number is 480-435-9900. Check them out on their website. It's copperstateauctions.com. Real quickly, last one, final words. What is the best advice for someone that needs your services?
I would tell them to please call us and allow us to visit with them to assess their needs. We may not be the right fit for them. I admit that, but I will make sure that I can point them in the right direction if we aren't the right fit. But I want people to be aware of the services that we offer and the extent that we offer. So pick up the phone, call us, visit our website, and
ask for the newsletter.
Yes.
Go to one of them, watch them and watch them work.
Absolutely, that's the best thing to do.
I think that's the best way.
And you'll find a new passion, you'll find a new hobby, and you'll probably pick up some new treasures along the way too. That's a whole lot of fun.
Might be something that you've been looking for a really long time. You just never know. Again, that number to call them direct, it's 480-435-9900. Write that number down. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone that you know. This is something that I like to, tell people about things like this. They are certified estate specialists, and that's not something that you come around often.
Less than 300 of us in the
And
nation.
again, you can also sell the houses. Say again real quickly.
Yes, we can. Through United Country Real Estate and Auction, we do that as well.
So again, from soup to nuts, they really totally mean it. That number again is 480-435-9900. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They're valley-wide. They do free estimates for you. It's Copperstate Auctions with an S.com.
If I traded it all